and welcome back to Hof Bergmann. Dogs are still happy, loving life, still happily fed. Right, so in this episode we're basically going to be doing a couple of things that I've had in mind. First thing I want to do is I'm going to move over the lime bags. So when I obviously got the lime spread and we leased it out, I sent it back and I emptied it out and I got 2 extra bags of lime. Well, actually I got 3, and then I had the one that was sitting up here anyway. So my plan is I'm going to take the little telehandler and we're going to use the attachment tool for the big bags and we're going to fill it up into the universal hopper that we've got, and then we're going to fill it into here, and then we're going to see that obviously this silo will change to lime storage, and then we can keep it in there. It just makes more sense than having the big bags, and we may as well use this feature that's obviously in the map, so that'll be pretty good. I've tried it out with a bag, so there's a bit in there already and it works, so we'll carry on doing that. And then after that I'm going to go and have a look at leasing a field. So I've installed Global Company and so far it's working. I haven't seen any problems, so we'll see how it goes. If we can just get it through and have no issues until we do the rye, then everything should be alright. But so far I've not seen any issues, so when we play about with some triggers and we, if there's any problems, then we know that it's probably Global Company. I've got 2 fields in mind. They're both pretty small, so we're going to have a look to see which one will be ideal, because we technically only want to make flour from the rye. We don't really want to do anything else. We don't need to sell it. If we get any left and we've got a crazy amount of rye flour from it, then we may as well sell it. But the idea is to just make some flour from it so we can start doing bread. So that's one thing I want to be doing today as well, so we've got a lot of that. And also if we can start prepping the field, that'd be nice. I've also bought some beehives, so I've got I think I've got 3, I might have 4. I've placed them down and I'll show you where I've put them. So we're going to go get the equipment that we need. It's pretty reasonably priced for the equipment, so we're going to do that as well. Hopefully I can fit it all in this episode. If not, we'll have to maybe do the rye fields, or at least cultivating, depending on what state the field is when we lease it. It's probably going to have crop in it, to be honest, but I think the one I've been looking at is 4. It doesn't look like it's got anything planted in it at the moment, so that's a good sign. And 8, I was looking at that, but that's already got oats in. So it doesn't look like there's rye in anything at the moment, because I was going to lease out a field that's already got rye, and actually field 21 has rye. So that is an idea. 9 acres, not a bad size. We may as well lease field 21. It makes more sense while it's got rye already planted into it. So what stage is it? Yeah, it's at early growth, so we may as well. Actually, it's probably mid stage. We'll have a look at the field and then we'll lease that out. It makes more sense. When I looked before I ended the last episode, there wasn't a field, or unless I missed it. But there is now, so it makes more sense to lease that field out. So that's a good sign. It means that we probably don't have to do a lot of field work on that. We might have to fertilise it. In fact, let's just quickly have a look, see how it's fertilised. It's pretty fertilised. It's its 2nd stage, so I mean it only needs 1 more. So that's really good. Let's have a look and see if it's... Yep, doesn't need ploughing or any lime or anything like that, so that's good. We do need to fertilise this field at some point. I need to get some kind of fertilised spreader. I did have one. I sold it because I thought it couldn't hold lime, and then I realised the one that I bought anyway, the cedar, that I bought anyway, that wouldn't even hold fertiliser. That was really confusing for me. I still don't understand that. The 2 bales that I had over there, the grass silage ones that I did when I was trialling out the map, they fermented, so I put them into here. And I noticed that actually this thing, it just fills up as it goes. It's not like it's just a preset, looks full all the time, even if you've got only 2 bales in storage. Yeah, so if you look in here, it obviously says you can have a look at what's fermenting, so if there is anything there. But it is actually full. It holds 54 grass silage bales, and each one actually fills up as it goes. And you know that I did green bales, so you can see these 2 on the end. And, I think it's really good that how you can see the bales going into the storage area, and also, you can see on the side what they are, which is it's things like that make this map, so impressive, because it's stuff that Giants probably should have put in the game themselves, or maybe didn't even think about doing, but they've obviously implemented it into this map, Yeah, so my hat goes off to the map author. He's done such an amazing job with this, and the detail is immense, and the added content as well that you don't have to pay any extra for. You know, if you're a PC gamer and you're playing on PC Farming Simulator, this is free. All this is free. All this extra stuff is free. So to the guy that made this, really well done, and thanks. You know, we all appreciate it. Us as gamers appreciate the modders and what they do. So right, so let's crack on. First things first, we'll do the lime, get that into storage. Then we'll probably go and have a look at the field, lease it out, see what condition it's in. Then we'll move over to getting the bee stuff sorted out, getting that ready, getting that going so we can collect honey soon. And then we'll have a look at, I'm going to sell the loading wagon, see what money we've got left, and if we need to buy a planter, no, sorry, a seeder, then we'll buy that. And then have a look at maybe leasing out some kind of spreader. Just have a look at the cost while we're there. Right, so saying that, we'll crack on with this. We'll jump in here. When I start this game up, every time I start it up, it takes me about 15 minutes to think what to do, just because there's so much to do, and it's kind of like, where do you start? Go. So we'll fill it up the best we can. I think it holds. Does it hold 8,000? It might do. I don't know. I think I'm finally getting used to not having the manual attachment mod as well. So I don't keep getting out my tractor anymore for no reason. Is anyone else playing this map as well? If you are, put it in the comments. Is there anything that you think, you know, that you've learnt that I don't know yet? Just put it in the comments, let me know. This bag's obviously not got much in. You can see it looks a bit like shriveled. I also bought a chainsaw, thinking I was going to, you know, make some wood chips, chop some trees down, but then I thought, I saw the price of a wood chipper. To lease it out, it's a few thousand. I don't think it's probably a very good idea yet to do that. Right, so let's turn the engine on. Change it to empty. It's already there. There we go. Change it to empty. Let me just see if open this. There we go. So what I'll do now is I'll turn it on and then watch the silo. See? Changes to the symbol for lime. Right, so let's turn the pump off. Right, it's turned off automatically. And then what we'll do is we'll close that. There we go. And there is a side where you can store this on, just one. There we go. So again, this is good for lime, seeds, pig food, fertiliser. There's probably another one, I keep forgetting, but there is a few that it can have. So we'll just park that up there for whenever we need it again. Ah, I've done it. See, I said I was used to it, but I'm not. Still getting it out of the tractor. You know what'll happen? I'll start doing my Let's Play on Sandy Bay or even my No Man's Land roleplay, and I'll be doing it again. I'll be there when I'm thinking, oh, I don't need to get out of the tractor. So used to it. Right, so we'll just park this up. We're all sorted for lime anyway, so that's some in storage. It's not much, but it's enough. I mean, we haven't even got a spreader, but at least we've got a silo designated now for lime, so we don't have to worry about that. Right, and just move this to the front, because we might need this in a bit. So we'll go have a look at a field. I think that's the best thing to do first. I might take the gator because I'm thinking I was going to take the van, but I wasn't sure if one of the pieces of equipment would fit in the back of the van, whereas I think it might just sit nicely on this trailer. It's a shame the sides don't come down on this because it would have been a lot easier, but we'll try it. I don't know if it's going to be a good idea, but there's only one way to find out. Because I'm thinking getting it out might be a problem, but I know I can probably we'll see. We'll see. I haven't driven the gator enough anyway, so we're going to do that. So let's go have a look at this rye field, and let's hopefully also not get a speeding fine. I mean, it's really sneaky, these speed cameras. A lot of the time I don't even know where they are. No, we're going this way, that's the way. So the bakery's down here, and also there's a little orchard place. So the rye is on my left hand side, it's here. So it's actually a pretty nice sized field. Well, the growth is at 0 and it says weed. That's probably because it doesn't pick up rye in seasons. But yeah, the growth is at 0. Yeah, that's right. So the growth stage probably wasn't what it said, but I think I like the size of it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just do it now. We're going to lease this field and see how much it's going to cost. So I'll quickly do that now. Right, so field 21. We can lease that. So field 21 we lease for 5,000, and then it'll be 568. So I think that's every day. I think. So we're going to have to try and make some money soon. So we're going to have to keep this in mind, how much money we're going to be paying out for this field. Just because of the fact that, you know, we're going to need to buy some kind of seeder. I definitely need some kind of seeder. When we sell the loading wagon, we'll have a bit more money, but we do need to keep in mind that we'll need some money left over. So we'll lease it anyway because it needs to be done. So that's leased. Field 21's now ours. It's leased. It's £568 a day, and I've paid 5,000 straight up. So I mean, technically we've paid 5,000 for a field that's already got the cropping that we need, which isn't too bad at all. So what we'll do now is we'll head up to the shop. Right, so I've just parked this here. I've opened the back of the gator. It's a shame I can't open that. It should be able to, because you can see that you know, there's latches where it would in real life, but there's no trigger for it. And then we'll have a look at the equipment that we need.
Hello.
Hello. Right, so this is the honey extractor that we'll need. Basically, what you do is you get your honeycomb blanks, you put them into the hive. Sorry. When the bees have done the job, which you need to put honeybees in. So these are the boxes of honeybees. You'll get these honeycomb that come out and they're not blank anymore. They're obviously full with honey. You put them into the honey extractor. It does its job. You have to put a certain amount in. You get your bucket underneath. You fill it up, and you got a bucket of honey. Pretty simple. And the buckets, they become obviously an empty bucket, and then it fills up with the honey, and the lid automatically goes on, and that's how you sell them. So it is obviously a little bit of investment into it, and you get money back from it. You know, selling honey, you get quite a good fee for honey. So it's £14,343 per 1,000 litres of honey. So as you can tell, that's a lot of money. And these only hold 25 kilograms, which is an actual weight. It's not a volume. So I don't know how much I'd get for a bucket, for example. We'll find that out. So obviously we need this. This is what I wanted to know if it'll go on the back of that. I'm going to have to need a forklift. I think I might be able to just get this in and then get a forklift underneath it after in the trailer, just because it's the legs are a little bit high that I can probably get to it. So we'll buy this. And then we'll buy some blank boxes. We probably need 4 at least, because I've got 4 hives. Did I just buy 4? No. There we go. We'll need a tub. We'll get 2 tubs. We need 4 boxes of bees. And then we'll need... We're going to sell these, so obviously you can only fill these up once and then you sell them, so that's 2. We'll buy 5. So we've only got £3,000 now. We're going to have to keep an eye on that because we have got a loan that I took out at the start. Oh my god. I would not want to drop this box. You can tell they're angry. We've got enough stuff as it is. I think we can just... Yeah. Place this in. It says I can pick it up, so that's good. And I haven't got super strength on, just so you know. So this is going to be even easier. So we'll put some... I'll put the tubs there. Oh god, them bees. They're not happy. Not happy bees. Put that there. Put the bucket inside the tub, as you do. You can't. So we'll just put that down over here. Try to get as much in as we can. And I'll probably place the honey extractor pretty much close to the hives just to make our job a little bit more simple. I think I just trod on one of them boxes. Not a good idea. Right, so that should be alright for that. There we go. There we go. Looking good. And what I'll do is I'll cut back in when I'm getting close to the beehives. Right, so there's my beehives. So as you can see, I had a little bit of trouble on the way down here. The road was quite bumpy, so I decided to stop and I put them on the back where I got strapped in. So somehow I made everything sit in the back of the gator. So it wasn't too bad after all. Hopefully they're not going to lash out when I put them in. Right, my plan was to use this shed as to put the honey extractor in, but for some reason the door doesn't open, so maybe it's just for show. So what we'll do is we'll just use this woodland area. Somewhere relatively flat. That'll do. Right, so we need to open the cover, pick up these, and there you go. So that's half full. So we need to put some more in. So we definitely needed more of these. But it's a good start anyway. You can see them going in. Right, so that's now full. All we need now is a colony of bees, which we've definitely got. Steady as she goes. Whoop. Jesus. Anyway, we've got bees and they're flying out like crazy. Look at them. Yeah, so that's that one done anyway. So we've got enough for 2 more, and we need some more honeycombs. Let's just whoop, take the bucket over here. Probably should move this if that's the way where the bees are going to fly. We should probably move this somewhere else. Maybe here. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do a bit of landscaping on this little area. Right, so I've just done a bit of landscaping. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Put a little track up and then kind of like a flat surface, even though it's on a slant. But it'll be fine there. When we get a bit more money, we could put just a little shed up or a little shack just here. Make it a bit level and then, yeah, that'll look better. Right, so let's carry on getting all the bits and bobs. I don't know if I need to buy a box of bees every time when I take, say this becomes full, all the honeycombs, and then I put them in the extractor. If then I have to replace it with another box of bees, obviously we're going to have to put more honeycombs in. But I don't know about the bees, but we'll find out. Like I said, it's all learning still, this is. But I'm enjoying it. It's something definitely different than what I've been doing for the past 2 years or so on Farming Simulator 19. So let's have a look at this telling me anything else. So it doesn't tell me how long it'll take. And also I haven't got anything in the seasons menu about bees, so obviously we're just going to have to come back probably every day just to see what's going on. But you can see that the honeycombs, it says 0%, so obviously that'll fill up over time. Right, so that's that one done. Let's put some bees in. There we go. Shut this lid. So now we've got 2. And a load of bees flying off towards the cows. So let's hope they're alright. Right, so what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to go and buy 4 more boxes. There we go. I'm going to buy 4 more boxes. And then at least we've got all the hives set up then, and we can just play the waiting game and get some money. Okay, so all 4 beehives are now full, and the bees are on their way to go do the work, and they can make us some money. Look at them bees. It's crazy. Right, so what I'll do now is we'll get back and we'll go and sell the loading wagon. Money's really low at the moment, 2,600. So we're probably going to have to sell some more straw bales, which was in my plan eventually at some point soon. So we're going to go and sell some of them probably. I don't know if that'll be in the next episode. Depends what we do and how much time we got left. But we're definitely going to go and sell the loading wagon. I'm sure I won't need this because I want to do bales. I've already got the baler. Maize we're going to be doing in a pit, so we don't need to pick it up with this. We can just put it into a trailer straight from the forage harvester that we'll obviously be leasing out at the start. So we'll go and sell this. Right, so we got a really good amount for that. We got 44,000, which has helped a lot. Obviously, give us the money that we need. You know, just to have as reserve for the anything we need, like animal feed or even some, you know, everyday ingredients around the farm that you need, some essential items. Right, so I'm going to leave the video there. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate that every time. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos on Farming Simulator. See ya.